Hey guys, we are back. And Jolie is mad. Hold on just a second. Goodness gracious. Looks like court is back though. We see people moving around. I saw the flag moving a minute ago. So we have a stream. The feed is up. We have people in chat. Hi guys, how are you this afternoon? Hey Dawn. I did have a good lunch. Hey Bubbles, Crafty Corner, and Sherry Jones, Morgana. Hey Miss Thing. Sherry Jones said I missed this morning. Fell asleep after breakfast. Just watched the replay. Wow. I saw your comment, the replay comment in the comments section. So I saw you caught the replay. Gotta love those good late morning naps right after breakfast or something, It's always the best. Always the best. So, I didn't get much work done after we got off of part 1 earlier. I ended up had all kinds of things I wanted to get done, right? I wanted to shower, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. And I didn't get any of it done because I was watching this crazy stuff over here on um, what do you call it? On that Michelle Troconis trial. Apparently, they have already lost 2 jurors in that trial. The one that we were looking at the same time we started this one. The woman that was on trial for, or is on trial for co-conspirator of her dude wife's, or her dude's wife. Jolie is waving with a sock on her hand like it's a hand puppet. She's so funny. And she's waving at you guys. Everybody's saying hi back to you, baby girl. Yeah. Yeah. Hey JB's mama, welcome back. Gotta get little one from school. Yes. Let's see. So yeah, anyway, 2 jurors they had to knock off of the list. Thank goodness they had, I think they said 5 alternates. So they've already had to replace 2 of them, and they only have 3 alternates left. That's a little bit scary, considering they barely made it through the first week and have already lost 2, right? The first juror had apparently told the prosecution in an elevator that they loved them, or they said, "We love you." So, and then the second juror that was just dismissed earlier today apparently the judge in that case, or in that trial, had received a note from the bailiff that was given to them from, okay, Jolie, okay, from a juror that said something like, it's all over social media that this case is like Gone Girl, which is true because the woman is just gone. There's no body, right? They never found a body for the Jennifer Dulos that is been murdered. But anyway, yeah. So they dismissed that juror as well. So anyway, a lot of crazy stuff. And have you guys seen, get this, I don't know if you've seen this or not on any kind of news, but apparently there is an organization that is some kind of innocence project. I can't remember if it was in Los Angeles or where, but they have a team of defense lawyers that are wanting to have said that they're going to try to counsel Scott Peterson. They're wanting to, retry Scott Peterson. Yeah. Yes, JB's mama. Can you, what? Like what? They've already tried that a couple of times, right? I mean, wasn't it like a couple of years ago they were trying to do something about that strawberry shortcake juror or something? But that didn't pan out, and so now they're trying again. I don't know. Don't know what'll happen with that, but yeah. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. Don says, yeah, Barry Scheck started it after OJ trial. Oh, the Los Angeles Innocence Project thing? Is it Los Angeles? Was I right about that? I can't remember. It was some big city. Something Innocence Project. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. Was there another one? Okay. Oh, we have audio, you guys. We have audio. All right. Scott Peterson is 51 years old now, and yes, out of Los Angeles. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's been 20-something years, right?
Everybody's here. Needs to be here.
I never really got into that case. I wasn't into true crime at the time when that happened. I remember the story, but that's really it. Okay, looks like he's on the phone with Paula. They're ready to get her testimony started.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn us on so that you'll be able to see us as soon as you click on, okay?
They're going to turn the sauce on according to the closed captioning.
Oh, they're going to get you gowned up. Hold on. Okay. Well, hold on for a second.
Yeah, they were, Morgana. They were getting a little bit. They were getting a little rowdy this morning.
I'm going to turn us on, at least on the. Actually, I won't do the video until you're gowned up, okay?
Oh, JB's mama says, I remember a lot about the Scott Peterson case. I mean, I know just the bare basics of that. Like, I didn't watch. Was the trial televised and all that?
Oh, you need to get
back then?
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Are you dressed?
Are you dressed?
Okay. Okay.
Are you dressed? I mean, she is in the hospital, right?
All right, I got you. All right, I'll talk to you in a second. All right.
Bubbles Crafty Corner said I had to take a double take. I see Tucker. He was pushing the judge this morning, Morgana. They were pushing each other's buttons. They were like bicker, 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 bicker. Oh, excuse me.
So we're ready to bring the jury in?
Not quite, Your Honor, because they're still, I can't hear them yet, so I would imagine they haven't turned on their side yet. Just give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and make sure they get that on. Yep, I can see her. We're gonna have to put that camera a little bit down too.
That would be a good one, JB's mama, to go back like from the vault. You know what I mean? Like when we have some downtime, not much going on, or we could like go back and.
I was just making sure that, no, it's my fault. I'm toggling it off now. We should be able to hear you. Okay. Okay, you're fine. Okay, let me go ahead and you need to. All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Paula? Paula, can you hear me? Oh, it's okay. Relax. It's okay. Hey, can you hear me? We're going to need you to move the camera down too. Hold on. I don't know if she can hear me. All right, hold on.
Sounds like she's crying.
It's okay.
Let me know when this is ready, which hopefully be 5 minutes at the most.
Judge is like, okay. You should have already had this figured out, buddy. Should have already had this figured out. Figured out. Figured out. JB's mama said, yes, very much. There's a ton of info on that case. Well, do you remember how long that was? Do you remember how long that trial was? I mean, I would love to go back and watch that one. I personally love to watch older cases. I love to do that. If there's like not currently one going on that I'm interested in, I'll do that. I'll go back and watch the old ones or ones from, a couple of years ago or whatever. But that is one that I would love to, maybe I think we're going to have to start a series one of these days where we go call them, trials from the vault, cases from the vault, something like that. And watch some old trials and Morgana, so did my mom. My mom was obsessed with the OJ trial. She was obsessed with that. And I honestly did not watch it. I didn't watch it. I think I was in high school still. What year did that come out? What year was the trial? Do you remember? I literally think I was in high school. Holy cow, the trial was 19 weeks long on the Scott Peterson case. Oh my God. $19 weeks? We'd never get through that. We would never get through it. Not and be able to keep up with other current events, I don't see how. 180 witnesses. Holy cow. Bubbles Crafty Corner says 1995 for the OJ trial. Okay. Yeah, okay, yep. I was in high school. But yeah, my mom watched it every day, every day, every day, every day. Joanna says, "Hey, dearest, not ignoring you. Getting 3 whips done by February the 1st, so lurking. OJ was 1995. You were a baby. I would have been like 16, 17 years old. But yeah, my mom was obsessed. Hey, Steph, how are you, honey bunny? How are you? Heaving from an empty stomach. Trying to figure out if I want to waste the money on DoorDash because I'm dry heaving from having an empty stomach, but I don't want to go out. Goodness gracious. Steph said she was 11. I remember the car chase on our TV, but that's it. I remember the car chase, and I remember like watching the news and what was going on, and like I don't think I had ever really heard of OJ Simpson before that. Like I was too young to like remember him as like a football. Was it a football player? Was he a football player? Yeah, I don't know. Um but yeah, I hope you feel better too, Steph. No bueno. Morgana said I was 25 and watched all of it. It was crazy. Love Speed Chase, right, Don? Yeah, I remember that big Bronco driving down the interstate. JB's mama said, I knew he was a football player and remember the chase. Yeah. I mean, I don't know that I remembered him being a football player, but I do, like, I probably knew, I think I knew the name, and I knew who, like, I knew him when I seen him, but I didn't know what he was famous for when I saw him on the TV, you know? I just knew he was somebody, some celebrity. Um, Tell long suffering, no. No, no, no. Bubbles Crafty Corner's daughter was 4. Oh, wow. Uh. Ah, Poppy, what are you doing down there? Scooch back, sister, sister. Well, now Poppy's sneezing. She got her nose into something she shouldn't have had her nose into, I guess. Steph, honey, I really do hope you feel better. I don't like you not feeling good. I don't like it at all. And I'm sure you don't like it at all. On because I know several of you guys watched it, the Casey Anthony's parents take the lie detector test. I started it. I've started it like 3 times and have fallen asleep because I always start it when I go to bed, and I fall asleep every time. And I always get to the part where they're like asking the questions. I think as far as I got was they had hooked up Cindy Anthony and got her like started with the questions. Um, but that's like the last thing I remember is that investigator or the lie detector test analyst person was telling Cindy to like calm down, that she was talking too fast and giving too much info, like he didn't need the information. She was, like explaining too much. He's like, I just need a yes or no or something like that. And that was as far as I got. So I don't know how it ended. And yeah, I don't know how it ended with the analyst saying, things about what their conclusion was, I guess, so to speak. JB's mama said we could look back at older cases and bring out key points through just a thought. We could do that. I mean, I guess that maybe we could like fast track them and go through like the really good testimony, because surely to goodness in 19 weeks a lot of it was probably just like fluff, like nothing. Steph says, me either. I want to clean to get some of this energy out of me, but I'll pass out for sure since I've eaten 2 meals since Monday. Oh my God, Steph. You definitely need to eat something. Even if it's just like a protein bar. Something with protein in it. Casey Anthony case was 6 weeks. Wow. Yeah. I did watch that case. I did watch that one. I watched every bit of that. It's been so long, though, that I don't remember a lot of it. But I did watch that one. Yeah, peanut butter would be good too, Sherry. Even if it's like some chicken or turkey deli meat, a couple pieces of cheese, yogurt. I don't know what kind of things you like, but I mean, I know whenever you're like feeling like you feel, nothing, like anything, you don't want anything. I get it. Taco Bell. She's like, I'm going to order Taco Bell. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. But goodness gracious, Taco Bell is pretty extreme. Oh, okay. Okay. Chicken and cheese quesadilla. We had that for dinner last night. And it was so good. We had chicken and cheese quesadillas. No beans or beef or spicy sauce. Okay. Good deal. Chicken and cheese, you should be good. Yeah. Sherry said you'll feel better with some food in your belly. Yep. Yep. Oh, we see
Hold on, the
movement.
judge is coming in, so you be careful.
We have audio.
If you see
She is going to be impossible to understand.
Okay, so I'm back. Presumably the Zoom testimony is queued up or teed up, whatever.
Yeah, we're here. It's just we're just turning up the microphone a little bit, make it easier for us to hear us. That's all. She can hear us, but oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. No, we don't want to disable it. Okay. Okay. You guys ready on your end? Can you hear me? I'm hoping you can hear me. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? There's got to be a volume on this thing. All right. Hold on. I'm just going to keep talking to you, and you tell me when I can hear you, okay? Or you can hear me. All right. Let's see.
Lord have mercy.
Other settings. All right, now, Test microphone. There we go. Hold on. Here we got it. I found it. Test microphone. Test mic. Testing.
The
Testing.
judge
1,
is
2,
ready
3.
to just.
That's not doing it. You need to turn up the volume. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's because we have it on a different microphone. Hold on, let's try this one. It's on a different microphone. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. There's 2 different microphones. This is the microphone here, okay? So now you should be able to hear us. I can see the levels going up, okay?
Oh my
Can you
God.
hear us? Can you hear us now? Oh, that's still awfully low. Hold on.
He is, Dawn. I would be like, I am going to
That's the same as this microphone.
burn everything to the
Hey,
ground.
can you guys hear us over there? Can you guys hear us? I don't think they're hearing us still. Hold on. Cannot hear your voice. Select a different microphone.
Would you like
Testing.
to people in here try to?
I mean, that'd be fine. Oh, see, I just saw the levels go up. There we go. Can you guys hear us? Can you guys hear us over there?
She can hear you. It's very, very low.
It's very low. Okay. Let's see if we can try and jack it up a little bit.
Do they not
I think
have
the
their
volume's
volume
actually
up
all
on
the way
their
up over here.
end?
So hold on 1 second. I don't think it's going to go any higher.
Hey, Billy. Good to see ya.
The level. Yeah, let's see. Automatically adjust. Oh, hold on. No, let's get rid of that.
I know,
That's what's
Sherry.
killing us. Okay. Can you guys hear us now? Hey, can you hear us? Or is it very low still?
Let's get Carrie in here. I'm going to step down. This is what we tried to avoid this morning's
Thought we had it worked out
the
here.
event. We'll get our tech people
Okay.
here.
Paula? Hey, Paula, can you hear us?
Lord have mercy. Lord, Lord, Lord have mercy. Are they ever gonna get this going? This is the worst. Our judge is going to lose his mind. God. And I mean, you have to know that, I mean, God love Paula's heart. I know she don't feel good. She is probably a nervous wreck. She's feeling like she's going to screw up his chances of getting off of this charge, or these charges, if this don't work out right. She's probably a nervous wreck, you know? And, she don't feel good. She's in the hospital. So, but that voice ringing through that courthouse, bouncing off those walls. Oh my God. And then hearing the back and forth between her and Tucker saying, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" But back to we have a few minutes again. Back to Casey Anthony. Who of you watched the entire, and I don't mean the trial, I mean the entire parents' lie detector test that was on, I think, Lifetime? Who watched the entire thing? Crazy train, I know, right? But who watched the entire thing? And if you did watch the entire thing, Dawn and Morgana, what was the lie detector test person's conclusion? What did they think? That's what I want to know. I want to know what their conclusion was about whether they thought they were lying, and what did they think they were lying about. If they thought they were lying at all. I don't know. I don't know. Sherry watched some of it. Yeah, me too. I kept falling asleep right after they got Cindy hooked up to the lie detector test, and then I would doze off. Oh, they were both telling the truth? Okay, wow. So then dad had absolutely nothing to do with it, and he absolutely had nothing to do with like sexually anything with Casey or Kaylee, right? Good, good, good. I just heard a thump. I gotta go check out something. Hold on.
Save your voice. Hey, Paula.
We're back. You ready?
Yep, I think we're ready.
Okay, looks like they
Paula,
got
save your
everything
voice until
figured
the
out.
jury comes in, okay? Okay.
All right.
Yep, you just lay there and you just relax, okay?
She has to be instructed not to speak while we're in session until she's called.
Okay. Paula, the judge wants you to be quiet until I tell you it's okay, okay? Just be quiet for right now. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we got this.
All right, so let's bring the jury in, please.
Okay, good, Don. Nothing happened to either one of them. Okay, good. I'm not gonna lie, I had my doubts. I worried about that. Just goes to show Casey's a lie bag.
Hey, Paula, we have to be quiet. Paula, we need you to be quiet right now. Hold on just a second, okay?
They have the ability to mute so they can't hear her. Why aren't they using that?
You all can have a seat. Apparently, we're waiting for one or two other folks here. Thank you. Please be seated, everyone. Okay. Good afternoon, members of the jury. Thank you for your patience. I know that I asked you to be here at 1 o'clock. I'm sorry that you've had to wait. We've had some technical difficulties that we've tried to work through. I think that'll become clearer in just a moment as I explain to you what's going to unfold here in a moment. But in the meantime,
Just relax.
state
I'll
has
talk to you when we're ready.
rested its case, and now the defendant has an opportunity to present his case. So, Mr. Tucker, you have a witness to call?
Yes, I'd like to call Miss Paula Belmont.
All right. So, Ms. Belmont is unfortunately in very poor health, and she is in fact in a room at our local hospital. So she's unable to physically appear live and in person, so she is going to be testifying remotely by a system called Zoom. And basically, you can see her picture there.
Paula, you got to let the judge talk. Let him talk for a second, okay?
So she's there. You're going to see her as she testifies. You're going to be able to hear her, and she should be able to also see and hear.
This is
Although
pitiful.
she's not here in person in
This
this
is pitiful.
courtroom, you are to consider her testimony just as if she were, because other than it being remote, you see her, you hear her, she's going to be direct examined and cross-examined. So, and we spent some
It's okay,
time
nobody's
to
talking
get the
yet. Just
connection,
relax. I'll
which
tell you when.
hasn't been easy. And I think it's clear she's not feeling well, but having said that, I am going to place her under oath. I may have limited ability to raise
Okay,
her
Paula.
right hand.
Paula,
Ms. Belmont, can you hear me? I'm Judge Jones. Can you hear me?
the judge is going to place you under oath. I'm going to give the microphone to him, okay? He'll talk to you in just a second. The judge has to place you under oath. He has to swear you in, okay? So just give me a second.
I can't hear you, so whatever you're saying, I get kind of great. I can't hear you.
Shh, Paula. Do we need to reschedule? I mean, we can do that.
No, we're not rescheduling.
Okay, I got you. Shh, relax. Okay. Okay, Paula. I need the judge to be able to swear you in, though, okay? So you have to just calm down, whatever. Okay.
Right hand.
He wants you to raise your right hand, okay? Right hand. There you go. That's it. And I'm going to give the microphone to Judge Jones.
I don't even see the judge.
Okay, well, okay, I see you have your hand raised. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in the cause now in hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, the nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Are you the judge man in front of me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, I swear.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
God love her heart.
Okay,
This is
Paula.
so
Well, you're sworn
sad.
in, so we can actually ask you questions now, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, jury, welcome back.
Judge, objection.
It's all right. It's just a little introduction, so
Anyway, thank you for waiting for us. And again, like the judge said, it's just some technical difficulties, and as you see, she does want to testify for you, to give you testimony. Okay, Paula. Okay, you ready? Are you going to be good? Yeah. Okay. Can you please tell us what happened on the night of November 2017?
actually,
On
I'm
the
sorry,
17th.
but she should really state her name first.
Okay. Can you please state your name for the record? Just tell. Hold on, Paula. Hold on just one second.
A lot of people on that.
Okay.
It's all right. We know who she is.
Okay.
Upstairs, like drinking.
Okay.
Another thing. Me and Roger used to hang out upstairs. I don't drink, Roger used to cut cigarettes. And every Friday night there was a spot for Roosevelt, because he was my good liquid friend. Earlier that day, this guy who are Detroit, and this Spanish dude who I'd never seen before, came up the stairs with the provide. I told him to leave. There were
know, Mr. Mansfield, but in light of her condition, we're going to let her testify by narrative.
It was not my property. When Christina came, we had a hurricane. There was 4 different properties on that property. And each person has to apply separately. But the check comes to one person. April got hold of that check because she owed a lot of back. Now, in the interim, I was sorted out on that to not take over, but to allow them because we were noticing weird stuff like going to credit card, like Uber rides and stuff like this and
To the
that.
extent that you can't interject with a question, you should try.
Okay, hey, Paula, can you, Paula, can you explain? Paula?
I told Ben, I said, and listen, the water is going to be shut off. It's in my name. But in that is account, it's all approved.
Hey, Paula, can you hear me? Paula, can you hear me?
Do something with that. Matthew made April pay that money back, the rent money. And then it wasn't official. Which was the start of official.
Hey, Paula, can you hear me?
Me and Todd signed the notice that he wanted April off the property. So really,
Hey, Paula, can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
I still wanted a brothel.
Hey, can you hear me? Paula?
There's never no drug bust on that property.
Lord have mercy. Lord, Lord, Lord.
You make me sick. Absolutely make me sick.
Oh my God. Paula.
Paula, hold on. Hey, hold on.
This island is where a
Hey,
teacher
hey,
we were trying to see.
hey,
All
hey.
you did was stole the
Oh my God, this is insanity.
I'm afraid we're going to have to
Hey, Paula.
pause here because
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. Hold on, pause it.
How are you
Hold
going to pause it?
Hold on, I got this. I got it.
She said Mr. Mansfield,
Paula,
which is the
you gotta listen to
prosecutor.
me, okay?
She said who's making her sick is Mr. Mansfield, which is the prosecution. Oh, she is giving the prosecution down the road. This is insanity. God love her heart. I really feel like they should have done an out of court testimony. I think the judge and the lawyers should have gone to her hospital room, done this there,
for a
recorded,
moment or two, please excuse us.
and then brought back to the jury to be played. That's what I think should have happened.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Oh man.
I know. That's why I'm not gonna tell her. Gotta tell her. Gotta listen to my instructions.
Okay, the jurors are gone, so
All right, Your Honor, I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna try one more time, get her to listen to my instructions, and if she can't listen to my instructions, I mean, we're gonna have to either reschedule it or we're also gonna go for the video. That's, at this point, I gotta get her to listen to the instructions.
State one.
At this point, first and foremost, I'm moving to strike the 2-minute time right against me.
Yeah.
The jury to be instructed that
Yep.
obviously improper testimony.
Absolutely.
I would agree.
Secondly,
And I would agree with that.
completely out of control. She's not listening to anybody. So at this point, I don't see how she didn't even state her name for the record. We have, this is not credible testimony at this point. We have a witness that's just rambling incoherently.
Well,
I understand, but I'm willing to give Mr. Tucker one opportunity here, one additional opportunity, because I believe at the beginning there was some effort to try to calm her down, which, based upon what I can see, he's attempted to do, and see if we can get some compliance to basic organization, structure. I will give a cautionary instruction about, or disregard any disparaging comments.
I'll tell the same thing, Your Honor. Tim.
Well, I understand, but I have to tell the jurors that's stricken and to disregard it. But,
Thank you.
and I understand that, Mr. Alvarez is correct. Generally, attorneys don't confer outside with witnesses outside the presence of other parties. But in this instance, I would certainly allow him out now, like once in a while, witnesses are given instructions that the judge just made a ruling that you can't testify about X, Y, and Z. So
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was typing. I didn't realize that I was still not on mute.
So he can tell her, listen, you've got to, you've got to answer questions, you've got to testify in more of a question-answer format. So, okay, so now, what?
Something popped up on Zoom saying that the meeting is being recorded. Don't know who is recording the meeting, or who has it, but he has a full view of the entire jury meeting.
Okay.
It seemed to pop out when the jury had left, but we're not sure what exactly when.
I'm sure we can turn it off.
Let's call Carrie, maybe? No, it was our count or his count?
No, it's his account.
Okay, well, we certainly don't want that blocking things, and I guess Mr. Tucker, you too obviously have to make a decision here as to whether this witness is even able to communicate what you want her to communicate at this point. It's so.
the thing is, I think because I know how much it means to her, I'd like to give it one more try.
Fair enough.
You can't keep yourself under control, then we're gonna have to move on. I understand.
All right. Okay. So, did you? So that's not going to disappear.
No, I can get rid of this, Your Honor, but I also want to make sure it's not recording, I would assume. You don't want it recording, right?
I feel so sorry for this woman, but it's obvious either she can't hear or
I don't even know how it started.
the equipment just is not working, I mean, that was horrible. That was horrible. And I heard her say, Mr. Mansfield, which is that guy right there. That guy right there in the camera with the black jacket and the short gray, blonde, whatever color hair. The big guy. Which I guess is the lead prosecutor, but he is who she was given down the road. And that is not good for her, to be that stressed out. Holy cow, that was so bad.
It's not like it's just stop it. Unless, maybe, hold on.
She is miserable, Steph, but also she really wants to give this testimony. She, wants to give this testimony, and she's upset. That's why she said no, she didn't want to reschedule. She's the one that was surviving victim. She's the one that was slashed in the throat, but she says it's not Tucker that did it, and that Tucker wasn't there. And so she wants her voice to be heard loud and clear. Dawn said that's the worst testimony I've ever seen. It's pitiful.
Yep, that would be, hold on, I
I think the other attorneys are getting very frustrated, and same with the judge. Yes. She doesn't want to follow the rules. She wants to say what she wants to say, how she wants to say it, though. Yeah, but I don't. I think that if I don't think that whenever she could, because I don't think she can hear when he's saying, "Paula, can you hear me? Paula, 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 can you hear me?" I don't think that she can hear him trying to stop her. Because he's had this conversation with her already, because he's been visiting with her at the hospital.
She's probably wondering where we're at. And I tell her that she has to calm down, or else we can't do this.
And, he's told her, you can't lose your temper, blah, 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 blah. Steph, I think that there's an investigator there, but they're not supposed to be in the room. I think they said they were going to make him stand out in the hallway. And there was a nurse in there that was helping get the stuff set up, but I don't think that the judge wanted anybody in the room with her during her testimony because of any sort of misconduct or anything, Nobody coercing her or a chance of it.
Maybe the state can look at it and see, or does the clerk have? I assume that the clerk has.
I would assume so too, but I mean, it's obvious.
Maybe that's one of those copies that's.
Okay, there's no USB drives because that was definitely a video of John Travis Johnson. That's what it is. I would imagine. Okay, so record in. Let's make sure there's no recording.
Frank says the nurse is checking.
Unfair to the prosecutor that they can't object. Right, I know it, Dawn. He may have to allow it so that she can be directed appropriately in person. I agree. Can't they do it over a cell phone on speaker and leave the camera on her? You would think. What I'm thinking is, why can't they? I mean, the judge should make it so that the judge goes, the lawyers on both sides, the lawyers, and then Mr. Tucker, right? The court reporter, and whoever else has to be there. Go get the testimony on camera, and then swear her in and everything. The judge is there, everything's kosher. The court reporter's there. Everything, I think, would be legal. I mean, they've done that kind of stuff before, right? Get her testimony, bring it back, play it for the witness, or for the jury, and let that be that.
It's snowing.
Yeah, I know it is. It is snowing, baby.
Oh, there we go. Okay, stop recording. I just found it. There we go.
Dawn, the IT person, did help set it up.
Yep.
They didn't set it up at the hospital's end, though.
Just push the. I don't know.
Like an interpreter, yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop all recording. So it's like I had no idea.
In the video, we started in there.
Both of these are now unchecked, and
From our side.
right from our side, but I gotta make sure it's on her side too. You know what? This might be good for the state attorney's office investigator if he wants to check just to make sure it's on her.
I'm not gonna ask him to go into a room where somebody's infectious, so.
Okay. I'm gonna get on the phone with her and see if we can go ahead and get them to do that. All right. And it's going to be problematic. Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. I got to go get the kiddo something to eat and something to drink real
Stop,
quick.
okay?
I will be right
Guys.
back.
Okay, well, the thing is no, but when I tell you to stop talking, or I tell you that, you need to, we need to, stop talking, we need to go to a different question or something like that, you have to listen to me, okay? Okay, good. And here's the other thing, you can't be insulting Mr. Mansfield anymore. I get it, but I get it, I understand. But, the thing is the judge isn't going to allow that, and all it's going to do is make it so we have to turn it off. That's all, right? It's okay. Okay, he knows, and she apologizes. Okay, so, but you have to listen to me, okay, or else we're going to have to stop it. They're going to make me stop it, okay? Okay, I'm just letting you know, because, man, the judge is giving us one more shot here. So okay? So you got to listen to my instructions. No, it's okay, I get it, I understand. Now listen, okay, but you're going to have to listen to my instructions, and no more, and don't insult Mr. Mansfield or anybody else, okay? We'll just try and we'll try and stick to the testimony, okay? Okay? You just be your wonderful self, you'll be fine, okay? But you gotta be calm about this, okay? I know it's exciting, I know it's a little bit much, okay? Okay, you still want to do this? We'll do this later. Okay. We're going to want to check to make sure that there's,
Just to protect the sanctity of the jury and compliance with your order, that they not be disclosed or faces or things. One of the suggestions that the state would have is if we angled the monitor more towards the podium, that would take the view of the jury out of it, and she could see and speak directly to
yeah, that'd be great.
Mr. Tucker.
Fine.
Okay. I'll let her know.
Because there's no way at this point
I'll let her know.
for us to assure that on their side it's not recording.
Right.
It's not recording here, but it may be recording.
I understand.
And Your Honor, I will make sure there's no recordings.
Actually, it is. It is still recording.
It's still recording.
How's it doing that? That's not coming from Zoom then. Because I just went, look,
Why don't you stand at the
see?
Not recording on our side, it's on her side.
The light's on the camera here. Is there another recording program on here besides?
You're still gonna have some
I'm back, guys. I'm back. Yeah, she has COPD stage 4.
Actually, we should probably, just an abundance of caution, Your Honor, if we can get the.
Hey, Tammy, welcome back.
Make sure that there's no recordings on anything.
Anybody new coming in? Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Let me say hi to you guys. Hi. Welcome.
The thing would be to end the video, restart it, and that would.
Okay, that'll do it.
Let's wait till
Tammy says, yes, I have COPD stage 4. When I have flare-ups, I cannot have visitors if I'm in the hospital. Yeah. She was struggling to breathe, and you could tell whenever she was getting really upset. It was making it worse. But, Betty, I'll tell you what. She had enough air in her lungs to give Mr. Mansfield the what for, that's for sure. And the longer she went, the harder she went. She was telling him what it was about, man. She wasn't playing. She was not playing. Yeah, the audio was cutting in and out. I can tell. I can hear that too. I had my phone playing whenever I was in the kitchen. She's apparently infectious as well, according to prosecution. Maybe she caught COVID or something. That's possible. That's possible. God, I hope not for her sake. But I know that there were pictures of Tucker with her at the hospital that was posted on social media. And oh, enjoy, Steph. Get your belly full, honey. I hope it makes you feel better. But she or he had on like the full garb, you know. Steph says if she's not careful, she's going to knock herself unconscious from lack of oxygen. I don't know. Yeah, Tammy, replay it back from the beginning, and then catch back up with us if you can. Just push it back to the front of the video and catch it. Yeah, we're on a break right now. Apparently, they're waiting for something. I did miss what they decided. I think because I heard Tucker telling her you can't argue with Mr. Mansfield. When I tell you to stop talking, you have to stop talking. I heard that, but I didn't hear what they what the judge decided when they're going to be back, what they're going to do, that kind of thing. Brenda says, I hate autocorrect. I hate autocorrect too, and I hate whenever it says they keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over, and it won't let you change it. Tammy said she is not infectious. It's the other way around. People are contagious to her. Well, but I'm wondering if she doesn't have something too on top of the COPD. She's struggling to speak, but this sick woman's on a mission. Yes, Joanna. Yes, 100%. 100%. She wants to testify. 100%. I'm hearing low talking in the background, but I can't. What does it say? Let's go and sound like something. I can't make heads or tails out of any of it. The camera guy has got, the volume way down, and the people talking are probably not near a microphone, so. Morgana says, yeah, because the prosecutor said we don't want to send him there. Guy in there with someone infectious, yeah. I don't know what she's got, but it could be that she does have COVID or the flu, or who knows. Oh, sausage balls, Sherry. We had sausage balls for Christmas. Sorry. My brother-in-law makes sausage balls for for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and people rush to them. He makes two different kinds. He'll make the regular mild, and then he'll make spicy hot ones. And I can't do the spicy hot ones. No, thank you. Morgana says, yeah, because okay, I read that one. Sorry about that. Brenda says, and in my opinion, this poor lady would not object herself to it if she wasn't out to tell the truth. See, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I mean, people have mentioned, could she have been coerced or like, I don't know if I want to say blackmailed, but like forced into saying that he's innocent, you know? But I don't believe that. First of all, I think that she's fairly, I mean, when this happened, she was living in that treehouse on top of that guy's house. It's basically a deck and a tarp for overhead. Um, so she's old, she's sick. Uh, I just don't see her caring, I mean, if she believes he did it, if she knows he did it, I don't see him or anybody else being like, you better say I didn't do it or XYZ. You know what I mean? I don't see that. Not at this stage in her game. Nah. Nah. Um, she probably been waiting for this day. Yeah, I think so. Yep, she's fighting to get her voice heard. I agree. Yeah. Dawn says, Steph, enjoy your food. She's settled in with her food. Oh, wow. Just wolfed down my first. Oh, wait. I just wolfed down my soft taco supreme. I love soft taco supremes. I lied about the no beef. About to dig into my quesadilla, switched jalapeno sauce for avocado ranch, and got nacho cheese for dipping. There you go. Look at you being all bougie at Taco Bell. Yeah, I mean, right, Don? Honestly, I mean, early on when it first happened, I could see, you know, um, 6 years ago, she was in better health, right? I could see her being coerced, um, but not now. Not now. You can tell the health that she's in. Nah, I don't see her being like, yeah, I don't see it. Um, oh, and FYI, the CrossFit. From an article that I read, I believe it said that the CrossFit chick, her name is Janae or Janai or something. Um, and her and him were like high school sweethearts or something. And then, you know, years separated between them or whatever, life goes on, right? And then they like together. I have company. And they got together and got married. But then I guess like 6 months later they separated or called it quits or whatever, but are still like friends or whatever, So yeah, I don't know what the relationship situation is between those two. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Brenda says my jaws are watering now. Steph had a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant yesterday during the treehouse catch up and eating now. Hadn't eaten since Monday. So I think this means I'm on an upward victory. I'll take that. That is a win. That is a win, win, win. Joanna says I was a baking fool this morning, made citrus French toast. Ooh. Sausage, spice cupcakes for my adorable neighbor. Aw. And got baked ziti ready for dinner. Now it's diamond paint till I'm blind. Oh, that's cute. And it sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. Um, Brenda, next time I'll order one of their party packs and y'all can come over. I like the party packs, right? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Onward and upward, or upward and onward, says Morgana Banana. Joanna talking about desserts, and now I want lemon blueberry scones. Oh, yum. Hey, you know what? Grace taught me how to make scones from scratch. Prosecution never wanted her to testify because she wouldn't say he did it. The article always said she said he wasn't involved. Yeah. Wait, Lee is here? Wait. Sorry, Lee's having a horrible day. Where's Lee? Oh, I see him. Walks in after a horrible day. What's going on, Lee? What's going on, buddy? Sorry, the child is being super squealy today.
Please be seated.
Oh, please be seated, they said. Lee, what's going on? Tell us what's going on.
Okay, so,
I'm going to go ahead. There should be a thing there for the what is it?
Mr. Tucker, are we ready, or where are we at?
Well, we decided to go ahead and end the meeting so that we could stop the recording because it was recording on that side, right? So we decided to end the meeting, stop the recording. Now we have a nurse helping her to get it restarted. That's all. It should take, again, I don't know, Your Honor, if it takes any more than a couple of minutes, I'll go ahead. I already said that, this is getting
Okay.
All right, so here we go. We're going to try this one more time, okay?
Let me know if it,
Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put start on this, right? Let me make sure that there's nothing recording here. Okay, we got to chat with everyone. Okay, cool. Do you see a thing on there that says Paula Mel?
Are we for real right now? He just went back up there. Oh, Lord have mercy. I gotta rewind that and see what just happened. I totally missed that. Hold on.
And there's nothing. All right, so stop the recording. Now we have a nurse helping her. Thing.
okay, so,
I'm going to go ahead. There should be a thing there for the.
please be seated.
Okay. Thing.
Okay, so,
I'm going to go ahead. There should be a thing there for the what is it?
Mr. Tucker, are we ready, or where are we at?
Well, we decided to go ahead and end the meeting so that we could stop the recording because it was recording on that side, right? So we decided to end the meeting, stop the recording. Now we have a nurse helping her to get it restarted. That's all. It should take, again, I don't know, Your Honor, if it takes any more than a couple of minutes, I'll go ahead. I already said that, this is getting
Okay.
All right, so here we go. We're going to try this one more time, okay?
Let me know if it,
Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put start on this, right? Let me make sure that there's nothing recording here. Okay, we got to chat with everyone. Okay, cool. Do you see a thing on there that says
Okay.
Paula Mel?
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Ay, ay, ay. So apparently the judge sits down and he's like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to go back to my chambers and I'm not dealing with this right now. So we will continue to wait. Let's go back over to the chat, see what's going on. Morgana says, sorry, Lee, that your day is going bad. Hope you're feeling well. Just a poop show at home. I'm sorry, Lee. Hopefully we'll make you feel a little bit better here. Physically, I'm fine. Okay, good. Good. Oh, goodness. All right. All right, you guys continue to uplift our Mr. Lee here. Husband just got home. He got some snow gear for the child. I got to go see this mess, and I will be right back with you guys, okay? Just a short little wee break. Might as well, right? They've been taking breaks all dang day long. You guys go stretch your legs, go pee, go get something to eat, go play in the snow for a minute, and come back, I guess. I'll see you back here in just a couple seconds. I'm back, you guys. I'm back, you guys. Yes, husband is home, and he got kiddo a cute little beanie and some gloves. So yeah, but the thing is, she don't have any like snow pants. Don't have any snow pants. So I don't know. Equipment problems, says Tammy. Yes, that's what they're struggling with. They need to get it figured out. Bubbles Crafty Corner says, I'm going to be 1,000 years old by the time this show starts. I know, right? 52 years later. Tell him to be careful, Jenny. The wind chills are not good out there. He said it's supposed to be colder tomorrow. How much snow did you get, Morgana? I haven't measured. I'd say just a couple inches, to be honest. It looks like more, but not much, if even. And to be honest, they probably won't be out there very long anyway, because I don't think she's going to like it. Eli hated it. Eli did not like being in the snow when he was little. No, he was like not about it. Not even a little bit. About 2.5 inches, but it's freezing. Yeah. Ugh. Lips are so chapped. Mm. So, I don't know. This poor Paula. Poor Paula. I just don't know what to think. I feel horrible for her, right? I feel really bad for her. Because you know, as well as I do, from the way she was going on, she really wants to testify. I think she feels like his freedom rests on her, you know? I feel like she has that burden on her shoulders, and Aiden loved it, but he wasn't used to it, so wait. Let me reread that. Aiden loved it, but he wasn't used to it, so it was all magical to him. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't really this is the first time she's really seen this much snow, I think, because we've not really had. I mean, maybe when she was younger and it was, a lot, we got some, but Dawn, honey, I don't live in a state. I live in a box that you're watching me from. I live inside that box. I live inside the box that you're watching me from. I'm not a real person. I'm just, imaginary. Okay, they're back. And she's back on the screen. Okay, I got my hand lotion on. Yeah, I'm
Jury's coming
AI.
in, Paula.
I'm AI.
I'll let you know when it's ready, okay?
Please, Lord, let it work this time. Let her be okay. Let her be stress-free, calm, and to do what she feels like she's got to do to clear her.
No, you're fine. You just relax, okay?
Now she feels bad. She said, I'm sorry that if I've caused them too much trouble or something.
All jurors present in court.
Thank you. Please be seated, everyone.
Yes, a bot in a box, Dawn. I'm a bot in a box.
Members of the jury, please accept my sincere apologies for the long delay. It's really not in any of our hands. The efforts have been made to try to get the connection and everything associated therewith in order so that you can present it with the testimony in this form. Before we resume, I do want to inform you that I have stricken part of the previous testimony. There were some, frankly, inappropriate, disparaging remarks about one of the prosecutors and some other connected remarks. I've stricken those from the record, and I'm instructing you to completely disregard that testimony. So with that, we've repositioned the screen. I think it's more appropriate that way. And we're going to continue with the Zoom testimony of Ms. Belmont. So go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, Paula. Now, we're gonna try and keep each of these answers short, okay? Okay, so, on the night of the 17th, you said, that day you said you saw, people coming over to your house. Who was that? Who came by?
Those people on my place live.
Okay, who came by?
Matthew's place.
Okay, and who came by Matthew's place earlier in the day?
And
Do you remember?
do I remember what?
Who came by the treehouse earlier in the day?
I remember people coming.
Okay, you remember people coming? Do you remember who it was?
It was Detroit and some young guy.
Okay.
Because I remember saying, "Who are you? I never saw you before. You look like a cop."
Oh, you look like a cop? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Detroit came by earlier in the day. The person who looked like a cop, did you know their name? Did you ever get their name?
I didn't say that if I was cop.
Oh, sorry.
I said, Detroit's friend looked like a cop.
Okay, and did you get his name?
No, but I know it was women about teachers.
Okay. All right, so that was earlier in the day. What happened later on that night?
Later on that night, I was out and hours later.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Roger ran out upstairs. Because Roger missed it to me. Roger's not been good. Excuse my language, a fucking joke.
Okay.
Roger doesn't let go like that. So he can be with the girl. I don't drink me and Roger just hang out upstairs and he does the grass. And because me and Roosevelt had been friends for a long time, there's a little cheese lounge that I lay in. Hang out with him when he's done downstairs with the girl.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And that's Roosevelt,
They
Washington.
just get his thing on and then just go.
Is that Roosevelt, Washington? Is that who you're talking about?
Pardon me?
Is that Roosevelt, Washington you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So you're hanging out upstairs with Roger Ruggett. What happens after that?
We were really, Roger was, I mean, he tweeted downstairs pretty much most of the night. Matter of fact, to the point where I actually thought that I was hearing Detroit downstairs playing just that you that's the long night with her, which was thoroughly well.
Okay.
It was Matthew.
Okay. And how many
Detroit.
times did?
Which is a brother.
Okay. And how many times did Detroit come over before the 17th, before the night it actually happened?
I would say maybe 5 or 6.
5 or 6 times. Okay. And okay, move. What happened when you actually when it actually happened? What happened later?
I'm sorry, what happened later?
Yeah, when they actually came up the stairs, what happened?
Oh, you said me. The treehouse property had grass, okay, and probably up in my head. And Roger worked at the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And Roger being a nice person, and my friend, he would bring over the equipment. I mean, he was allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
He would bring over the lawnmower equipment and try and keep up with the grass.
Okay, but I'm talking about Paula. Do you remember what happened on the night of the 17th, though, when you were upstairs hanging out with Roger Ruggett?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
All of a sudden, I let out of the corner of my eye to the right. This person got like flying towards me.
Okay.
And I knew who it was.
Now, who was that?
But I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
Until he got up and had to cut my throat.
Mm-hmm. So he jumped on you, put the knife on your throat.
Pardon me?
Did he jumped on you and put the knife on your throat? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and who was that person? Do you remember?
It was disgraceful.
And how'd you know that, Paula?
Matter of fact, he was wearing the same clothes that he had on previously in what's the Berlinski one?
Okay.
Some people come down and get back on the lot. Some people only have one set of clothes. That's not my point. My point is I know exactly who it was because of what he was wearing.
Because of what he was wearing?
Nothing bothered me at all.
Okay. So you knew who it was because of what he was wearing because he wore it the same day, right? Did we get that right? Okay. And was there anything else to let you know who that was?
Pardon me?
Was there anything else that let you know who that was?
He's big. He's a big person.
Mm-hmm.
He had been hanging around the house, like here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fair person.
Okay.
Him and his wife had actually been like this, and they still, to this day, don't know her. But I actually offered him that he could like hang out at the place.
Okay.
I had something to do with it, please just know.
Okay. So did he start talking to
If
you?
you need a place to be safe and chill, you're more than welcome to stay.
Oh.
there for a little bit.
No, I know. Hey, did he say to you at this time?
I can't hear you.
Did he say anything to you? When he jumped on you and he jumped on you and put the knife to your throat, did he say anything?
He told me that if I abuse him, maybe that would your fucking bitch. And if you don't do me like I want to kill him.
Okay. And was he by himself or was it somebody else there?
It was somebody else.
Okay. Okay. And
The same guy that had been there earlier that day.
okay, the same guy who came with him earlier that day.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you know it was that guy?
I never saw him before.
Okay. I got you.
He was wearing a red t-shirt. And then when I saw on the newspaper articles, I knew not that I knew who it was,
Mm-hmm.
but I knew exactly
Okay.
who it was because of that.
Okay. And what did that guy do?
That guy, I didn't say specifically,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember calling out for Roger. And I told him my dad. He said, Roger, help me, please, they're hurting me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that this getting cut.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it hurt, but I thought it was just digging in my neck. And I put my hand up, like to stop it from digging in any further.
I get it. I understand.
Roger apparently said that the person that beat him up was obviously was John Travis Johnson, aka JoJo.
Okay, where did you...
Apparently had this like Billy Club
Okay, how do you know that, Paula?
up to his neck and the seat of his fingernails. So Roger wouldn't yell for help.
Okay, I get that. I definitely understand. How do you know that was John Travis Johnson?
Pardon me?
How do you know that was John Travis Johnson?
I did
Okay.
until I saw the pictures in the newspaper.
Oh, you saw his picture in the newspaper. But okay, but were they wearing masks?
I can't hear you.
Were they both wearing masks?
I
Okay.
But I did see what I was seeing was the behind part of him.
The behind part of him.
I saw the width of him. I saw the height of him.
Okay.
The length.
Okay.
His style. I heard his voice.
Okay.
And at this point, I don't know what I heard. I either heard him say, we killed him,
Okay.
or I think we killed him.
Okay. Was he still
Either one of the two.
Was he still upstairs?
Either one said,
Okay.
although I didn't know that was him at the time, I just knew that it wasn't Tyrone.
Okay. It's okay. Paula, when you heard this, was he still upstairs or was he someplace else?
Oh, well, that was confusing to me for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Because originally, he was there, and then he wasn't there.
Okay, so you just,
I know it sounds strange.
okay, was Detroit, was,
And the whole time I kept saying,
okay,
he must have walked up behind him somehow or something.
okay,
But about a year ago, I found out that Roger watched him kind of like jump over the fence and got back up behind him, which actually made it a lot more clear.
okay,
That's why I couldn't figure out
okay,
how he was in front of Matt and then behind Matt
uh-huh.
and then in front of Matt.
Okay, so you saw Matt come up though? Did you see Matt come up the stairs?
Matt made 3/4 of the way up the stairs because I was yelling for help.
Okay,
I kept kicking. I kept kicking on the floor. Screaming for help.
okay. So Matt made it,
Maddie's property, not mine.
okay, I got you. I understand. Okay, so you said you saw Matthew come up to the top of the stairs. Is that, okay, I'm just trying to make sure we got this right. Okay, so,
Pardon me?
okay, I'm just trying to make sure we're very clear for the jury. I want them to understand what happened to you, okay? Okay, so you saw Matt come up to the top of the stairs. What happened after that?
He came up and he approached me. And they were coming. And down the bottom of the Maddie took his mask off.
Okay,
And I remember him saying, what are you doing here? And then it was trouble from that point on.
okay,
Because Maddie knew what Detroit looked like.
okay, so it was Detroit he saw. Okay, and,
It was Detroit.
okay,
It was on top of me. It was Detroit.
okay,
It was stuck in that.
uh-huh.
It is my blanket, the blanket that I was on.
I remember,
Smothered from one end to the other in blood.
I remember.
From me getting cut.
Okay,
They left it on the bed.
I know.
Paid reference. They left it on the bed.
Okay, you're talking about the blanket that the forensic people left upstairs, correct?
I can't hear you.
You're talking about the blanket that the forensics people left upstairs, right?
I'm talking about the blanket that slept on every night.
Okay, okay, so that's the one that you said that they left it there, the forensics people, right?
They left that blanket
Okay.
right there on that bed.
Okay, just clarifying, I want to make sure we keep it clear here.
It was $60 worth of crack. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Oh, I know,
That's $60 worth of crack that's
I know.
floating around.
I know, you're blatantly honest, I understand.
Getting
Okay.
sick. My medicine
Uh-huh,
is almost $6,000 a month. And I needed to do something.
oh, it's okay,
But that $50
Okay. Okay, let's try. Hey, Paula.
But no one has ever been arrested for a drug on bail.
I get it. I get it.
Sarah is not innocent, like she doesn't have a thing.
We've got it. Please respond to the question.
Okay, Paula, the judge wants you to listen to me right now. Okay. Okay, okay. Listen to me right now. Okay, because we got to try and keep the answers clear for the jury so they know. Well, that way they know. Well, that way they know that, you know, what we're actually talking about. It's going to be hard for them to keep up the story then, because they don't know who Anthea Clay is, okay? So you got to remember, they don't know who anybody is, okay? So who is Anthea Clay? Who are you talking about? Who's Anthea? Who's April? Okay, who's Anthea?
There's a white female.
Okay.
Named Anthea Clay, aka April. There is a white female
Mm-hmm.
who goes down to Detroit, aka the Black Detroit.
Okay, that would be the Black Detroit.
I never thought there was a white Detroit,
Okay.
a Black Detroit, a white April, and a Black April.
That is actually.
Hollywood can't reconsider.
Okay. And you're referring to, okay, the Black Detroit being Roy Wilson, the white Detroit is, okay, that would be the guy. Okay. And then, okay, who is it? Okay. Right. Okay, just so we don't, hey, Paula, just so we don't confuse the jury. I know there's two Aprils in the story. I also know there's two Detroits in the story. There's two of them, but let's go ahead and let's try not to confuse the jury here, okay? Okay. Who is April Anthea Clay? Why is she important as far as this whole case goes?
I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with me. The thing with Canada is each person who lives on that property gets to file a property claim to do.
Okay.
I have no other problem
Judge,
is
I'm not following. I think she's testifying hearsay from this other person.
Yeah, I'm going to have to sustain the objection.
All right, hold on, Paula, hold on.
Going far afield here.
Okay, Paula. Hey, Paula, listen to me. Hey, Paula, listen to me. Hey, remember we said we were going to listen to me, right? Okay, listen to my voice, okay? Okay, all right, now, we're getting a little confused here, so the judge went ahead and he wanted to make sure that we can get clear here, okay? So we're going to pause up for a second, okay? What did April have to do with the crime? She set the crime up.
I'm objecting to the hearsay testimony.
I'm going to sustain the objection. Members of the jury, please disregard this last bit of testimony.
Okay, hold on. Hey. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah, it's going off the rails. It's going off the rails.
Pause for a second. Just pause for a second.
Come on, Paula.
It's okay.
Come on.
We can't give hearsay testimony. We can't actually say what April said or any of that stuff. Okay? Okay. Let's fast forward. Let's go ahead and fast forward, okay?
Yeah, we're going to...
Wow. Good Lord. She did good for a little bit. And then she went off the rails again. Poor thing. I don't know what they're going to do. I have no idea what they're going to do. What in the world are they going to do? Sherry said, I'm going to have to listen again. My earbuds are on the charger. I don't want to miss anything, right? Going off the rails, crazy train, right? Making herself look incompetent. Well, I hate that. I hate that. It's super sad. She did good for a while. Like I said, she lasted, what, a good 10 minutes? 15 maybe?
A bit quicker, okay? Paula, you hear me? You hear my... Okay, you hear my voice, right? You hear my voice, right? You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. It's me. Can you hear my voice? Okay, we're going to try and speed things up because, okay, we need to get moving along. We got people. Okay. No, you're doing good. You're doing really good, okay? What I want you to do is, okay, fast forward. Okay, so the two people come upstairs. You said that, okay, you said that you thought one was John Travis Johnson. How do you know that? Paula, can you hear me? Paula, can you hear me? Okay. When you said that you thought one of those people was John Travis Johnson, how do you know that? Paula? Paula?
Uh-oh. Is she falling
Are you
asleep?
okay? Hey, are you okay? You hear? Hey, see, look, can you see me? Look, right here. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Paula, can you hear me? Paul, I know, I see you too. Okay. Hey, we're going to try and speed things up, okay? Do you still want to do this? We can stop anytime you want. Okay.
No,
Let's
we're
go
not
ahead and we'll
stopping,
try.
she said.
Okay, I understand. Okay, and we're all trying. We're all trying to make sure.
Oh my God.
I understand. I understand. But okay, I don't want you to hurt yourself, okay? So listen to me. Listen. I know, but I know. I know. Believe me, I know, okay? Okay. All right, let's get it over with then. Okay, we're going to try and get it done quick so that, man, it's over with and we'll never have to do it again. Okay? All right. So, you said you thought the other guy was John Travis Johnson. How did you know that?
Only because I started seeing his picture in the newspaper.
Okay, so you saw his picture, right?
Scratch my head and thinking, I wonder if this is the other guy.
Okay, but you...
Because the night after it happened,
Uh-huh.
Matt the cop, I can't even remember his name. But that texted me saying, oh, I'm not in trouble.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, who is this person?
Okay.
I can't remember his name, Matt, whatever.
Okay.
But he just begins to swing around the garage thing to talk.
Okay.
And remember, he asked me if I wanted my face cut off.
Okay.
And I couldn't get it at first. This man stood up and he had his big knife and then they go chick thing
Uh-huh.
with the knife.
Uh-huh.
And just, I lost it. I didn't even know the cops carried knives.
Okay, okay, got you.
It was like in front of me and I just went right back to where I was looking at before.
Uh-huh. Okay, Paula, here's another question for you. How do you know that wasn't me? How do you know it wasn't me that night?
Because it wasn't him. It was, at least I had this person's body.
Uh-huh.
The person was not your size,
Okay.
not your height,
Okay.
not your width.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact words, but it was either, I think we killed him, or we killed him and he's dead.
Okay, so you're talking about his voice. You heard his voice.
Yes,
Okay. And when did you hear this?
at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, so he was at the bottom of the stairs.
The midway of the stairs.
Okay, about midway up the stairs.
That's where Matthew was found.
Okay, gotcha.
Laying dead.
Okay. All right, you're doing real good, okay? I'm not trying to push you, too much here. Okay, so,
I just need to be done.
okay. Okay, so you say you know it wasn't me because of the size, because of the height, the weight,
Your voice.
my voice.
And then we have to reach out a few times.
Okay. And,
And lean on your shoulder and just not
okay.
all over you
Okay.
on the stair.
Okay, and how did you know it was Detroit?
I know what.
How did you know it was Detroit that jumped on top of you?
Because I knew.
Okay.
April, I brought him there that time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him there.
Okay, did you know his voice?
Each zone, that's fine.
No.
I don't think
Did you know?
I do what you do.
Hey, Paula.
But you don't go around hurting people.
Okay.
You don't go around.
No, you don't. No, I get it.
Are you sure? Don't go
I'm
around
gonna object, Judge, to
hurting
this
people
at this
when you-
I'm going to sustain the objection. I'm going to ask the jurors to please,
Okay,
you can
hey,
keep on,
Paula,
but please go
Paula.
in the jury room for a
Paula,
moment.
we're going to pause here for a second, okay?
Keep the meeting.
The judge
on.
wants to talk to
Don't-
us.
Don't turn it off.
I'm just going to.
Well, as long as we keep the connection.
I got you. Okay, just hold on a second. Okay, well, we're going to be right back. I just need to talk to the judge, okay? Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. Relax.
Goodness gracious.
All right. Jurors are gone. I'm going to try to step up in front of that screen, and I'm going to speak to the witness and explain in terms that in order for her to be able to have her voice and testimony heard, she's got to stay within certain parameters. And to accommodate this, I don't have a witness here. I'm not looking right at the screen. And I think, obviously, Mr. Tucker's tried, but I'm going to, as a judge, see if that will assist. And
Judge, I would also seek to strike that last rant of self-serving testimony that Mr. Tucker would never kill somebody and he doesn't go around, that's all improper testimony.
yeah, that's true. I will grant that motion, but
And, Your Honor, I appreciate it. I appreciate it anyhow.
Wow. She does good for a while and then she gets on a little rant. Ay.
all right. Good afternoon, Miss Belmont. Yeah. All right. All right. Good afternoon, Miss. Is it Belmont or Belmonte? Okay. I'm Judge Jones. I'm the judge. Okay. So I just wanted to instruct you how to proceed. I understand you're very ill. This has got to be very difficult for you. I know that you're the victim in the case as well as a witness in the case, so I'm very sensitive to what you must be going through. But in order for me to allow the jury to consider your testimony, you have to try very hard to just answer the questions. as much as you would like to add things, and maybe it's hard to concentrate when you're in a hospital bed and all the other things you're going through, please do your best to just stick to clear, responsive answers to the questions without adding extras. You don't have to apologize, ma'am. As I said, I understand that this is extremely difficult, all circumstances, and I want your testimony to be part of this case, but if you keep rambling and adding things that aren't being called for, excuse me, I'm not going to be able to let your testimony stand. So please try to stay within my instructions, all right?
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was doing wrong, but I was more careful.
Just try to just give clear, concise, responsive answers, and that would really make this go more quickly and smoothly and let you as the alleged victim and a witness have your voice heard, all right? All right.
Hopefully. I know, right, Steph? He's over here getting ready to have a big coughing fit.
Okay, I don't.
Mr. Judge Man.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, he's still here. He's still here, Paula, okay?
He said, Mr. Judge
Okay.
Man.
I'm back, okay? Hey, Paula, can you do me a favor? Can you answer me if did they give you any medications today?
No, I don't really take pain.
Oh, you didn't take it?
I don't do well with it.
Okay, so you didn't take any?
I'm really exhausted.
Oh, you're really exhausted. Okay, I get it. I understand.
And I'm losing my voice, so it is hard to understand me. But I got this.
Okay, you got this.
All right, does she have a question for me? You can ask her if she has a question for me.
Okay, do you have any more questions you want to ask the judge?
No, sir.
Okay. And again, just to be clear, I want to make sure, because this is kind of an important thing. Did you take any medications today?
I take, I'm on 8 different breathing medications.
Okay.
I'm taking a once antibiotic,
Okay, you're taking antibiotics?
ADHD on a regular basis. I did last night take a 5 milligram Percocet broken in again.
Okay.
Because I don't do well with pain medication.
I think that may be the cause of this.
Anyway, I don't want to cut her off, but this is extraordinary. And
Okay.
my
Hey, Paula, look, okay, I think the medications are affecting you, okay? So what we're going to have to do, I get it, and I know. Listen to me. I'll come see you later, okay? But here's the thing, is I don't think we can do this right now because, okay, the medications I think are actually affecting your testimony, so we can't do that.
No, I'm just very tired. I sit up and get like, and they just got me some coffee.
Okay. I think it would be better if we wait, though, okay?
Okay. I'm not so sure.
I just don't know if the prosecutors, I don't know. I mean, it's like,
Can we please have first, yeah.
all right, hold on, I got this, Hold on 1 second, one second, Paul. We're just going to mute you for a second.
Oh my
Okay.
God, the judge is about to
This
lose
is
his
extraordinary, and I'm
shot.
trying to accommodate it the best I can, but she's saying that she's losing her voice. I'm concerned about and that might certainly a decent question, but at some point, I'm concerned of her ability to participate in cross-examination.
Judge, and at this point, I'm going to move the court to strike her testimony completely. Everything she's testified to, I mean, if she can't do a meaningful cross,
No.
then her testimony can't stand.
Oh, wow.
And we're getting a message from the hospital that she's been discharged, so I don't know what that means. But
Ooh, they got a message from the hospital that she's been discharged?
Well, in any event, Mr. Tucker,
Your Honor, I completely agree with Mr. Mansfield. Look, you know, I know she wants to testify, but there's just no way. I mean, she's obviously having troubles, and I don't know whether it's medication. I don't know whether it's, you know, the illness. I don't know what it is. I know she was lucid when I saw her this morning.
yes, I understand. I'm certainly not attributable to your actions.
I appreciate the view that everybody's doing this.
But it would seem to me that
She's
this
at a hospital, Tam.
can't continue.
I would agree.
And it would seem to me then we'd be left with the deposition.
I think we're going to have to, Your Honor. Look, I try, and you know, I fought for this because I wanted to make sure she got her chance.
I understand.
And I mean, but I also have to be fair. I have to be fair to you. I have to be fair to the prosecutors. I have to be fair to the jury. And
Well, you might want to be fair to yourself as well. And again, I'm not so sure the efficacy of what you're trying to get out is making it.
all I wanted to do was tell her story.
I
That's it.
understand that, but in any event.
I mean, she may be discharged,
So what I'm
but
left with is
she could still
to
be
explain
laying
to the
there
jury
waiting to
that,
be picked up and taken
we made
home.
every effort to try
I don't
to
know.
get her live testimony through Zoom. Unfortunately, as is pretty evident, it just wasn't in a form that we felt was legally cognizable. And
Judge Jones, the only other thing is if Mr. Tucker's almost done, I can attempt to cross. We could reschedule for Monday morning and see if she is more lucid. I don't know where we stand on that.
well,
And I can also inform the court that we just got where she's being discharged today.
I think your original motion, I mean, as much as I'd like to move the case forward and, not consider this effort wasted, which I won't say it was wasted, but I just don't think this is feasible any further. I think it's, she says she's very tired, so, any event, unless somebody has some, opposition, I'm gonna go ahead and grant your motion with the defense agrees to, and it's, we're not gonna do this.
Your Honor, I think at this point I don't have a choice. I just don't.
I understand.
It's like,
My thing is this, now that the jury has heard, first of all, this is the first time in 6 years she's now, she went from I can't ID anybody to I still can't ID anybody, but I can say it's not Tucker. Now today she tells this jury it's John Travis Johnson. So my point is, now that they've heard that from her, I'd like to try one more time Monday to be able to cross-examine her directly about what she said today before we default to her recorded deposition.
and to be fair, Your Honor, I didn't. Look, any which way the prosecutors would like to try it, and Your Honor is good with, I will try.
So I don't understand, Mr. Mansfield, what are you suggesting? Because you came up with the idea of striking it and,
Correct, Judge. And now my concern is the jury has heard damning testimony today that's going to go unchecked and unaddressed. And Your Honor, I guess, can always instruct them to not listen to it, but I'm concerned that it's still going to linger there.
And so what are we going to do? You're going to try to get her in person here? We're going to try to repeat this Zoom testimony? I think we're spinning our wheels. I really do. So.
I don't know whether we would be able to get her. I don't even know the situation.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just strike it. I'm going to make it clear. I'm going to ask if anybody can't follow the instruction about disregarding the testimony. I personally don't think it would be that difficult because I don't think most of it was comprehensible to begin with. So understand your concern, but balancing everything, I just think that is the best thing to do. Only thing I want to know now is what time, we're not going to do anything more with the jury this afternoon, so what time do we want to tell them to be here on Monday, and what are we going to do on Monday?
Okay, well, obviously, Your Honor, if we're going to need that video in lieu of Ms. Belmont's testimony, we're going to have to play the video. So we'll have to go through that. I'll go through that this weekend and get that. Again, I'm gonna have to send it to the prosecutors and make sure that it's acceptable to them. Because we're gonna have to cut out the other lawyers like Anna Gomez Malata and Seth LeVay. We'd have to cut out both of those.
I don't know if you would or you wouldn't, but anyway, I'm sure there's redactions that have to be made, but there's certainly, we'd have the other parts of the day to call other witnesses. I mean,
Oh, yes, don't get me wrong, Your Honor. I definitely have some other witnesses that I've been contacting over the course of the day. So far, at this point, I am going to have Seth LeVay. I'm hoping to have it on Monday, and I'm also hoping to have Tom Walker on Monday.
Judge, this is probably a good time to address that. I would ask the defendant to proffer what purpose he is in calling Seth LeVay. Seth LeVay was the lawyer representing Travis Johnson.
it's a good time once I excuse the
Oh, I
jurors.
understand. I forgot to remember.
Okay.
So, so I can tell the jurors to be here at,
Would you mind if I go ahead and say goodbye and
I
cut her
don't
off?
mind if you do that.
Thank Hey, Paula, you still hear me? Paula? Hey, I'll tell you what, you did real good, okay? You did real good, okay? I'll come talk to you later, okay? I'll come see. Oh, no, you did good. You did good, okay? I'll come talk to you later, okay? All right, I love you. Talk to you later, okay? Oh, I know, okay. I'll tell the judge you said that, and I'll tell the jury you said that, okay? All right, you get some rest, though. Get some rest. We'll talk to you later. I know. All right. All right, I'm gonna come see you in a little while, okay? All right, you just get some rest. Hey, you get you some rest, okay? Oh, I know. All right, I'll come see you in a little while. You get some rest. All right. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, no, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this.
Lord, 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 have mercy.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Wow.
9:15 on Monday with us here at 9, is that the plan? Yes, sir. Oh, okay.
I don't exactly remember how long the tape is, Your Honor, so it might take, I don't know how long it's going to take until I can figure out how long that section is. And I'll schedule the other witnesses after that tape. Make it easy.
Yeah, we want to try to make good use of our time. We're
I
basically
understand.
halfway through the 4 weeks, and I sure didn't hope we don't have to go beyond next week, it would seem to me.
I don't perceive that we're going to have to go much beyond.
Next week, I can't see how we would.
Well, okay,
Well, I mean, after today, maybe I can't see. I don't know.
I'm just saying
Right,
that I
right.
want, hopefully, we can make good use of our time and have it wrapped up by the end of next week.
Okay.
Let's bring the jury in, please.
I know who's getting drunk this weekend. Oh, Sherry, Brenda, as far as him seeing her, he's been able to see her legally. And she's one of his witnesses, so he has to be able to, see her. Completely flabbergasted, right? I know. Tammy, I don't know what she said about the prosecutor.
members of the jury.
She was just like telling him that he was a despicable human being and that he was awful, and she couldn't believe how he
Please
acted.
accept my
And
sincere apologies. I'm sorry, I really don't like to make you wait. And I've explained from the beginning that I am always mindful of jurors' time and don't take it for granted. But I want to inform you that after careful consideration, I've stopped the Zoom testimony of Ms. Belmont. It unfortunately seems that her medical condition was such that I didn't believe that she was able to present what I would call legally cognizable, comprehensible testimony, and the state also had an opportunity to do cross-examination. I didn't believe that the witness was going to be able to hold up during that, so I made a decision that it was to be stopped. What does that mean? Among other things, it means that I have to instruct you to disregard the entirety of what you heard. Everything, just like it never happened. And I know that may be difficult, but that's what I'm instructing you to do, to disregard and not consider in any way, shape, or form what was presented during this attempt or this portion of the Zoom testimony that you did hear. Does anybody have any questions about that or feel like, Judge, I want to follow your instructions, but I can't? If anybody feels that way, don't hesitate, because otherwise what I'm expecting is that you're going to be able to basically, for purposes of your deliberations and decision, just erase it from your mind. Anybody have any questions about that? Now's the time. If you have any concerns, it's okay, you know, really and truly. Anybody feels, yes, sir.
Judge, just wondering, you don't expect that this will continue through now and the end of the trial at all?
This particular, it may be that it could be presented in a different form. There's other ways, and again, that will be a decision by the lawyers. Mr. Tucker is acting as his own lawyer. So it could be presented in a different form. Again, that's not my decision, but the possibility does exist. But in terms of what you heard this afternoon, you've got to put it out of your mind and not consider it in your deliberations. Does anybody feel that they wouldn't be able to follow that instruction? All right, so not seeing any hands, then that gives me confidence that you will be able to abide by that instruction. So that's today. That's basically what we set up. It's basically what we hoped and expected would be presented, and I've explained what happened in my decision, so we'll call it a day.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Would you mind if I apologize? We did not mean that.
It's really not necessary. I think that the jurors are aware that that you're certainly, you heard what he said, so I think it's clear. So we'll start your weekend a little early. Again, I apologize. We're not trying to waste your time. 9:15 Monday, and we'll go from there. And remember the court's cautionary instructions, of course.
I have never seen anything so haywire in my life. Never seen anything so haywire in my life. Gee, oh, man.
Okay, so the jurors are gone, so is there any housekeeping or other matters that we can?
There are. I would just ask the court to inquire. Mr. Tucker has indicated about potentially calling Seth Levay and Tom Walker. Seth Levay is the lawyer who represented Travis Johnson. Any communication Travis Johnson had with his lawyer is privileged. So I would ask the court to inquire what would be the purpose in calling Seth Levay, because Seth Levay was not there when the crime was committed. He was not there when an identification of this defendant was made or not made. And again, he represented Travis Johnson. As for Tom Walker,
Let's take it one at a time, please. What about Seth Levay?
Your Honor, I have no intention on asking Seth Levay any questions about that would be subject to attorney-client privilege. The only thing I actually want him to do is I'm using Seth LeVay for identification purposes. That is it.
Identification
Yeah.
purpose.
To identify some documents. That's it.
Judge, I believe he's probably going back to the motion to suppress that he thinks is somehow going to get in front of this jury. It's not, it's hearsay, it's not admissible. It's a motion that I believe Seth filed on behalf of his client.
Well, all I can, it's awfully difficult. Again, I mean, Mr. LeVay knows as well as any of us about the attorney-client privilege. That's his client's, not his. So I would certainly assume we're not going to, violate that. And so sometimes attorneys, proponents of evidence make proffers. Sometimes we even have the witness testify outside the presence of the jury. So that proffer's on the record so the judge can hear it and make a decision, and frankly, so the proponent of the evidence can establish their record if the court rules it's inadmissible. So I
just want to put it on the radar. The other one, Judge, you mentioned is Tom Walker. Tom Walker was an internal affairs investigator for the Sheriff's Department at the time of this. Afterwards, after this crime, there was an internal review done, and there were some findings made. None of the findings pertain to the evidence in this case. There was no finding that the evidence was tampered or tainted. I believe the findings were confined to improper handling and such that they were logged in a timely manner. They were stored under somebody's desk and not put in the impound locker. Some bloody clothes. Bloody clothes are not evidence here. Mr. Tucker did not object to any of the evidence in this case.
Oh, I haven't.
The photographs, the videos, and so Tom Walker's opinion on, I guess, a better means to investigate the future, any findings of impropriety would be inadmissible in front of this jury. It would be irrelevant to the evidence that's been presented in this case.
let's hear what Mr. Tucker has to say.
Your Honor, that may or may not be true. One of the reasons I would like Tom Walker, and I would like to go ahead and ask Tom Walker, because in his report, there's 208 pieces of evidence that were mishandled. He doesn't list them all, and there are things I would like to verify, and he can do that. He actually went through all the evidence. He knows which ones have been mishandled, which ones haven't.
Well, again, we're in the same posture where I can't just make a blanket ruling. I agree with the general proposition that the investigation itself is not on trial here, and even if it was a flawed investigation, as I said earlier, what's relevant in my view is if there was some violation of protocols or procedures that impacted the veracity or reliability of the evidence or something, but otherwise to say, oh, this investigation didn't meet up to sheriff's standards, something like that, that wouldn't be proper evidence.
I don't know if the defendant is aware that in order to make an allegation of impropriety in the evidence, there has to be a good faith basis for it. So again, I'm inquiring of the court. Potentially, we might ask the court to listen to the proffer from Mr. Walker prior to the jury. I mean, the jury heard enough today, and we've asked them now to, erase from their minds all of Belmonte identifying Travis Johnson, which has never been done before. Now we're asking the jury to disregard that. I'm just trying to avoid another disregard bombshell.
I understand that, and I think we even mentioned at some point in time earlier on that some of this stuff may need to be alerted to the court. There may need to be the inquiry outside the presence of the jury. That's fine. I'm willing to do it. Again, it's just time consuming, but that's what it takes.
I would like, again, like I said, I just want to make sure the evidence that we have and the evidence that is going to be submitted later is evidence that hasn't been tampered with. And he knows. So.
Well, I'm not sure what evidence is going to be submitted later, but I guess I'll find out. So I think we better think we should expect to get going with the deposition to perpetuate, so please, whatever redactions and the like,
I'll have it done by the weekend now.
please do it so we can have it ready to go Monday morning, and then perhaps after that, we can have one or both of these witnesses present so we can address them outside the presence of the jury.
Sounds,
That would be fantastic, Judge.
it sounds,
Your Honor, I'd like to, hopefully try to finish it next week.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly think that's, reasonable, more than reasonable if we,
Five full days, so.
well, the 25th is, I've got in the morning inmate plea, but that's Thursday.
what time is that, Your Honor?
That's 9 to noon on the 25th, but certainly I would think there's plenty of time to do whatever we need to do.
I would think so, Your Honor, but again, I didn't expect, I actually allotted time just in case something happened today, and it did, so.
Yeah, I understand, but in terms of having the rest of the witnesses lined up, I mean, we're not gonna have any situation like
I don't think so.
extraordinary.
Yeah, I don't think so.
One with Miss Belmont, who's, in the condition that we saw her, so that's, I call that extraordinary.
Oh, that was, I would agree.
And I don't believe that there's anyone else that would present those special challenges.
Yeah.
So please do whatever preparation you need to do, be ready to go at 9 o'clock, have the tape. I mean, how is that gonna be presented? That's gonna be the big screen here?
I would imagine so, but I would imagine it's also going to be a lot easier than what we did today.
Okay, so one other thing, gentlemen, it's my understanding from Carrie and the deputies that, and Mr. Tucker, that the proceedings with that deposition, the Zoom testimony up to the point that recorded sign was flashed, that it was recorded, and that it was on Mr. Tucker's spouse's account, and it was, is it downloaded, uploaded to the cloud?
I actually don't know, Your Honor, because I didn't know it was recorded, so.
I understand that, but if, I think the onus is on you to find out, and if so, to have that deleted, because I would shudder to think that somehow or other, a picture of the juror, or anywhere, a picture of the jurors would somehow or other be revealed. So could you, I'd appreciate it, Mr. Tucker, if you could diligently look into that and report back as if that has occurred and if it has been deleted, so we don't have that lingering problem, because that would be a major problem.
Yes, Your Honor. I will make sure that any copies of anything that were recorded today is going to go ahead and be deleted. And if they would like to verify, I mean, they can always have their investigator do it with me. I'm going to go over to the hospital in a little while, just to make sure.
Well, okay, is it just the hospital, though?
I think so.
I mean, is there,
I
this was your account, so again.
I would imagine, because it was done on the other side, right? So if it was done on the other side, that computer has access to wherever it was recording.
So please investigate and state, I appreciate your kind of following up on that, because,
I don't, we will ask our IT lady who's sitting right here what we need to do to try to make sure that that doesn't get out.
we just don't, we want that, if there is some recordation, that it be deleted, and we don't see any kind of, revelation of a picture of the jury.
Judge, now that the court has decided, I'm sorry, one more housekeeping issue. Now that the court has decided to proceed with the perpetuated deposition testimony.
Well, yeah, I guess that's a way to describe
I
it.
just want the defendant, I don't want to create an appellate issue where on appeal, if there's a conviction that he says, well, I wanted her to appear in person, but that was denied. Mr. Tucker appears now to want to go to the perpetuated testimony instead, and if that's the case, I would just ask that the record reflect that, so Down the road, there's no allegations that he wanted in-person testimony and, you know, the state wanted it or whatever. It appears to me that he no longer wants Zoom.
Look, you know, I believe that Your Honor, I believe the state, I believe the jury all made a good faith effort to make sure that Miss Belmont got her say in, so to speak. And no, at this point, I believe that yes, we do need to go to perpetuated testimony. There's just there's no other way to do it at this point. So I would agree.
Thank you.
Judge, thank you for your patience today. That was extraordinary as an
All right, we'll take care. Please do your prep this weekend, and we'll stand in recess.
Oh my God. This has been exhausting. This has been exhausting. Hey. I don't even know. Like, what did we just watch? What did we just watch? I know, right? Judge is like, I'm out. And I agree, Steph. Throw the whole thing in the trash. Throw the whole thing away. Yeah, you did vote for this one, Steph. You sure did. I'm blaming this whole thing on you. Everybody blames Steph for this trial watch decision. Dawn said, I feel like I was there going through it. I'm beat, right? I know, exhausted. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Whew. I'm tired. I need a nap after this. Oh, exactly, Lee. Exactly. I could not agree more. Can I give my testimony via Zoom? Right? Not too late to run. QY. What's that mean? Away, you mean? It's not too late to run. QY. Okay. Why? I don't know. Steph, what were you thinking? Said Dawn. Well, we thought that it would be entertaining because him being pro se, representing himself, but man, I feel really bad for Paula. And there is no way that jury is going to be able to get what they heard from her out of their head. I mean, I know that he asked them and they were like, yeah, we can continue, but I don't. I mean, she specifically said it wasn't him. She's saying it was the Wilson guy and the Travis guy. But that was it. And honestly, though, let me ask you this. Has anybody else said? I don't know. Has anybody else said anything about 3 people? Like they witnessed 3 people? Okie doke, JB's mama. I hope Paula's okay too. I really do. That had to have been rough for her. To be honest, right now she's probably out like a light. And I hope she is. I hope she gets some rest. Yeah, she did say that part explicitly, Brenda. Yes. Doesn't seem like they have enough for this case anyway. No. Nope. Problem with that, Steph, is that he is so incompetent that it is more aggravating than funny. The third was supposedly a driver, but I haven't heard anyone else say they saw someone stay behind in the vehicle. That's right. That's what I'm kind of wondering. Was there really even 3 people, or was it just the 2? You know? I don't know. Lee says, I'm not believing he's guilty at this stage. I'm not either. I'm not either. And if he is, even if I did think that he was, there's not enough to prove it. I think if the jury finds him guilty, then they've seen something I didn't see. I don't know. But you know what? We never know how these cases are going to go, right? We never sometimes they go like we think, they're slam dunks, and then other times I always say, look at Casey Anthony. Look at Casey Anthony. Look at Casey Anthony. So, have a good weekend, Sherry Bubbles Crafty Corner. Have a good weekend. Did you guys see I put in the chat a while ago? Alec Baldwin has been indicted. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Yeah. Indicted for involuntary manslaughter. So, Tucker's trying his best, but the judge is also bashing his head into Tucker, and that doesn't make for a good and fair trial. Right? Yeah. Brenda said she didn't see that. Yeah, I put it in the chat a while ago whenever they were talking about what they were going to decide to do on Monday, which I honestly did miss the part, whatever it was they decided. I think they decided they were going to try for the Zoom again with Paula, but if it doesn't work out, they're going to go to the deposition because they have that. But yeah, I posted here in the chat a while ago that Alec Baldwin's indictment came down today, a while ago, like just happened. No, they're just going to the deposition. Oh, I thought that he said, I thought that they said it was, what they call it. Yeah, I don't know. No to the Zoom. Okay. Okay. Well, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Straight to the depot. All right. Tammy said there's no proof he done anything. I know. They don't have anything. The only thing that they have is that investigator that was on the stand for a couple of days. What was the chick's name? Malone or something like that. And then the Travis guy, his testimony. That's it. The state didn't even bring the Phelps chick, the Penny Phelps captain, up on the stand. And I would have thought that they would have done that. I missed something. Did they break early or just a recess? Yeah, they did break early. So Lee, we had they started at 9:15. You need to go back and watch that because Tucker and the judge gets into a heated little exchange because Tucker wanted to do his, normal, typical motion for judgment of acquittal, dismiss, whatever. And the judge was pretty much telling him, you're not arguing this the right way. You're not bringing this motion to me the right way. And then there was a big rigmarole about that. Well, then they were done about 10:15, 10:30-ish this morning with all of that. And then they were waiting on Paula's testimony via Zoom. And the judge apparently had told the jury not to come in until 1 p.m. today. I missed that yesterday when he told them that. I did not hear that part. So we cut the stream and then I just started a part 2. He was on time. Well, he was 1 minute late. It was 9:15, and then right when you see him come into the view of the feed to go to his table, that's when, the clock ticked over to like 9:16. So he was pretty much on time. 2 and the getaway driver, says Tammy. Right, but I'm saying what my thought is if she's saying she saw it was the other guy was Travis, because she said the Wilson guy, and then the other guy that Paula said was not Tucker. She said it was Travis. So Travis was the getaway driver. I'm thinking, was there really ever a third person? What if it was just the Wilson guy and the Travis guy, and, you know, it was just them two and they pulled in a third person? Or Travis pulled in a third person. I don't know. Did the Rory Wilson guy ever say Tucker was involved? I see. We don't even know that. If they said that, I missed it, but I have no idea. You guys, this has been a poop scoop. This has been a big scoop of poop. Boy, we know that. Look at the Teresa case, right? I know. So you guys, she did don, I got a cute little video of her making a snow angel. It was the cutest thing. But I'm going to get out of here. It is 3:33 p.m. I don't know what I got planned. I might accidentally do another pop-up later and talk about some other stuff. Ooh, Sherry just put some sausage balls in the oven. Oh my gosh. You are so lucky. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. No, Tucker has a video he has to redact. Yeah, okay. That's the homework he has to do over the weekend. So, love you, Miss Jenny. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Brenda, for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Thank you. Yeah, I really, like I said, I've been saying that I want to come on and talk about some different cases with some of you guys. So we need to get that rolling. We need to get that party started sometime sooner or later. And let me know some cases that you're passionate about, that you really want to talk about, that you know a lot about, leave those in the comments, like in this post, or send me a message on Instagram or something, and then Tammy, I think you had messaged me and said, how does it work? Is it like being on the phone? That's the plan. Like, I come on camera like this, but I don't do it all the time, right? Because privacy, kiddos. It's one thing on my craft channel. It's a totally other ball game over here, because I expect there to be people that I don't know coming in here eventually, and I just want to keep this part separate and more private. But yeah, so pretty much whenever we do like a panel or something of people up here chit-chatting about some different cases, what we would do is just use StreamYard like I use. I would send you a link to join, and then you would like have to go through the prompts. It'll prompt you to like allow your camera and your microphone from your phone or your laptop or tablet or whatever. But you have to allow your camera and your mic from your tablet or phone computer, but that you don't have to be on camera. You can turn your camera off. There's like a stop cam button. And whenever you use that, what it does is it just shows a black screen with your picture in the middle, So that's all. We would all just be off camera. That way everybody feels good and comfortable. And it's easier to navigate that way, especially if you're on your phone, because you can easily just walk around the house on your phone, instead of with all this garb I've got hooked up here for the streaming stuff. But yeah, definitely more adult, more yeah, yeah, 100% more adult content. But she doesn't have anything to say. But she don't have anything to say he was even there, just some shadows. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I just ate the last of the sausage balls we made. Lee made them too? You guys are just rotten. Now I want some. Mmm. Yum. Yummy, yummy, yum. Thank you, Henny, for coming. I always love seeing you in the chat. The guy with the swager. Yeah. I know it's swagger, but he called it swager. The Roger Rabbit guy called it swager. So funny. But yeah, let me know soon. Jenny's going to make some sausage balls and take nappies. That sounds like the perfect weekend, especially with the snow outside. There's my window. You can see how bright it is, but it's because there's a blanket of snow. So what do you got to have, Sherry? You got to have sausage, obviously, right? And like what, breadcrumbs and cheese. I don't know. I guess it depends on what all you put in yours. I'm assuming the, seasoning kind of thingies. But we make them with a spicy sausage. Lee, that's what my brother-in-law does. My brother-in-law makes sausage balls for Thanksgiving and Christmas and brings over like a big bunch of them. But he makes two kinds. He makes regular, like with mild sausage, and then he makes some with the spicy hot sausage. And I can't do that. They're too hot. Sausage, Bisquick, cheese, and sour cream. Okay. I knew it was something floury, but I didn't know if it was some kind of breadcrumbs or Bisquick. Okay. All right, Tammy, go get that grandbaby. Go get the grandbaby. All right. Well, you guys have a fantabulous rest of your day. I would love to I'd love to hop on and talk about some stuff. I want to get into topics of like Idaho 4 and maybe that's the big one right now, right? Idaho 4, talk more like Valo Daybell stuff, all that kind of stuff. I just want to get on and chitter chatter about it. So Delphi, absolutely, Dawn. Yes, that's a massive one, right? Goodness gracious. Delphi, 100%. Yes, 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 yes. All right. All right. Dawn, message me. Morgana, message me, girl. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. We can hear your voice. We don't have to see your face if you don't want to show us your face. All right, you guys. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. All right? Bye.